Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is the Red Supergiant, and today I'm going to bring you another Guild Wars 2 engineer build, the Flamethrower build, and this build is mainly used for PvE. You could use it for PvP, but I don't recommend it. But you can make it work, you can make anything work that you really want, but it's not optimized for PvP. So this is a PvE build through and through. Now, this is the Flamethrower build as I was saying, and so let's go to the traits of the build. No points in explosives for this build, don't need it. 30 points in firearms, 5 points for you get bleeding on critical hits, or a chance for bleeding on critical hits, which is, with the Flamethrower, it attacks 10 times in an auto attack, so that's 10 chances for this to proc. And there's another one, 50% chance to cause vulnerability on critical hits, which is also very nice with the Flamethrower. 10 chances to proc that. So let's say your precision's 50% chance to cause a crit. That's 5 times out of 10 you get a vulnerability stack. So you get 5 stacks in one auto attack. That's the mass of it, but no one likes that. More crit chance, which means these proc more. That's good. Infused precision. This is a highly mobile build, so I'll recommend that for this particular variation. I'll show you one other one after this. 5% increased damage against bleeding foes, which you'll be bleeding with this trait a lot. And Juggernaut, the keystone to the build. I love Juggernaut. It gives you 200 toughness when you're wielding the Flamethrower. Plus, you gain might for 3 seconds every 15 seconds every 3 seconds, is my bad. Which, as if you've been paying attention, I've been getting random stacks of might. That's because I'm holding the Flamethrower. And then you can maintain 7 stacks just by holding the Flamethrower, which is fantastic, I love it. No points in inventions right now. 30 points in alchemy. The other power to this build, drink elixir B at 75% health, which is, a lot of the fights you have, you'll get below 75%, so this will proc a lot. Invigorating speed, which has an excellent synergy with infused precision. You gain swiftness with this, you gain vigor. So you can dodge, you can jump around, everything. Ability is high with this build, like I was saying. Fast acting elixirs, so elixir skills recharge 20% faster. So elixir B before this trait would be 45 seconds. So it's down 13 seconds, so it's on a 30-second cooldown. It's pretty good, it's pretty fast. And elixir H, of course, 20-second heal. It's the biggest heal out of all the heal skills. So that's very, very nice, I like that. This 25-point minor trait is really good because you have so many buffs. You have lots of boons. You have at least 5 boons or 4 boons on you at all times. So that's 4% extra damage, which is nothing to scoff at. 4% is, free damage, so take it. And HGH, the other keystone to the build. So all elixirs give 20 seconds of might. So even elixir B, which gives you might already, it gives you 2 stacks instead of 1. And the throw elixir skills, they give you might if you throw it yourself, and drinking your heal skill gives you might as well.
It's easy when you know how.
For 10 points, or your last 10 points, I put them in tools just for this build variation. Just for kit refinement, which equipping a kit creates a spell at your location, which for the Flamethrower, the spell it creates is a fire AoE, which is pretty powerful. And what I use, because I like to play in groups and a team player, elixir gun, you equip it, it creates this spell at your location. So you can do that twice. Stand in it, you won't die when you stay in this thing, unless you're getting focused. So anyway, when it comes to gear, I wouldn't recommend this gear that I'm using. I mean, you could use it for sure. I mean, the Flamethrower scales really well with power and or condition damage, or both. So go with whatever you want. Go with both. Go with one of them. Whatever. But I'm not going to change the build just for right now. But you could definitely use the the carrion set, I think, which gives power, precision, condition damage, which is great for the Flamethrower. More precision, which procs for all the traits that I just talked about before. More powerful damage and condition damage for the burns and bleeds with the trait. Or you can go with the Rampager set if you want to be a little more tanky, like his precision, vitality, and condition damage, I believe. Yeah, that's what it gives. So anyway, let's go demonstrate the build. But as you can see, I'm maintaining 7 stacks of might with the flamethrower equipped, and I will show you how to get even more might for a massive burst of damage. So I'm close to enemies now, so I'm gonna go after this risen over here. He's all alone. Alright. So before a fight, drink elixir B, elixir H, throw the elixirs at yourself, and then destroy the zombie. And see all the bleeding stacks and vulnerability stacks I'm putting on this target as well, for my traits. And he's dead. So, and, you know, I didn't demonstrate it right there, but the flamethrower is also great, you know, just for AoE damage, because you can hit 3 targets with it at once, so if you're getting rushed by more than one target, never fear. It's better than the rifle in AoE, so it's great. Anyway, onto the variation of this build. Now, you're not changing much from the traits. All you're changing is infused position. You don't really need it, but what you can go with instead is burns last 20% longer. You can go with that. Yep, sorry. Yep. You know, keep alchemy, get rid of invigorating speed. You don't need that. Where is it? Blood injection. 5% of vitality is converted into condition damage, which is more damage, the more better. Of course. And, you know, if you are okay with the recharge... Oh, excuse me. If you're okay with the recharge speed of the elixirs, you could definitely switch out fast-acting elixirs for Deadly Mixture. 15% extra damage with a flamethrower, that is amazing. More damage with a flamethrower, and I was doing a lot of damage just then. So I'll switch that out right now. And leave that. You could, and for this build, switch out tools, get rid of tools, and put that 10 points that you have from tools into inventions, and give yourself energized armor. 5% of toughness converted into power. More damage. It's amazing. Okay, and now instead of elixir gun, go with another elixir, which is on a shorter cooldown. So, elixir C works pretty well, why not? Let's use it. Now let's go into battle. Lagging again. Perhaps it's being annoying. Okay, so you probably want to switch out the elixir gun itself for another elixir. Give you more might. So elixir C has the shortest cooldown of all the other ones right now. You know, it's decent cooldown, 40 seconds. Switch it out. Yeah, switch to the flamethrower. Alright, you'll see my might stacks go up to like 15 or 14. So, and I can maintain those amount of stacks of might throughout a fight. So, you know, and by the time you run out back to 7 stacks or 6 stacks right here, you'll have these off cooldown, so you can use them all again. So let's do it. Buff up using elixir B, all the other elixirs. Throw them at yourself.
Refreshing.
Okay, 15 stacks. Let's kill this risen. As you can see, this does a lot of damage, and you know, you see all the bleeding procs and everything else, like I showed before. Still applies to this build. Now, this particular variation, you know, is obviously it's a soloing build. You know, it's not optimized for group play whatsoever. So, you know, I'll go with the versatility of the previous build, with the previous variation to this build, if you want to use a flamethrower. You know, because the damage is pretty comparable. So, you know, use whatever you want, but. Anyway, that is the builds. If you enjoyed this video, and you want to see more, please let me know. I have plenty of builds with my engineer, you know, that I've used throughout my leveling experience. So, you know, if you want to see more, let me know. See you later. Have a nice day.